Hello and welcome to part 160 of the Coding a Game Engine live stream, and this is part 3 of the precompiled header. So we're still doing that and we're on the menu, so let's just continue. We should hopefully get all this done today. I'm just going to run it, make sure it was working when I left it yesterday. I want to 100% make sure that it is working, and then we'll basically proceed. Okay, so that's all good. Let's grab this as we would, put it in the PCH, delete what we game engine definition is still the game, and menu components are still there. So menu has to be after menu component, it has to be after engine definition, and it has to have to be after game. Whatever, game's right at the bottom. Let's just try it like this, because realistically that should be at the bottom anyway. Game class should be. Let's see what happens. So for this I'll just do hash include, so hash include oh, still getting errors. Yes, that's cool, sorry. So CSV problem now, so that's a good sign. Okay, so here we go. So now we can get rid of that. Let's have a look at menu component, and menu component, I don't know why that disconnected and reconnected anyway. Okay, so apart from this, so menu component just needs to be after input. So that would mean both of these would need to be after. Need to be after input with the events or mouse. Events. See what we got. CSV issues looking good. Looking good indeed. Because these are menu components, so they're working, so that's good. Mini map, and this live stream is going to be a short one because I have to wrap up, and my wife are going on a date night. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this in PCH. I'm gonna whack it over here as I normally do. We've already got this, we've already got this, we've already got string, we've already got this, already got this, and should have, we got engine, we got color, we got drawable, should have circle and rectangle, circle, we got rectangle, we had circle here somewhere, there we go, and we got input mouse. Okay, so Pixie the Ace Combat Man says, I forgot that your channel exists, and hello there. Yeah, hello, how are you doing? Okay, so mini map, this was a graphic, yes, mini map needs to be after engine definitions, Needs to be after color. Needs to be after the drawable. Needs to be after menu component. Needs to be after circle and rectangle, which it is, and mouse. That's fine. I'll just put it there after the menu as well. It really should be all good to go. See if we actually get any problems. If we do, we'll create classes. If need be, we'll include any files that we need to. It's looking all good though. It's hitting the CSV stuff. It's usually a very good sign. That's the minimap in the bottom right. Okay, so let's have a look at mouse now. Oh yeah, this is a very simple one. And we can get rid of all of this. This should just run. Should have no issues with this. Still got a fair few to go, but we are getting there. Looking good. Parallax. So really it just has to be after scrolling background. Parallax has to be after scrolling background. That's all the requirement is. And we get an error. It's a VC142 error, so let's rerun it. Worst case, we'll clean and rebuild. Looking good. Start at physics world now. Physics world. Okay, so we already have these bad boys, and we don't have box 2D actually. I can get rid of this. Get rid of this. Sonar.hpp. I'm just trying to think about the box 2D. Should I put it in there? Or should I leave it in there? I'll put it in here. Let's give this a run, see what we get. Again, might need to move stuff around because ooh, that's looking good because I just put the Sonar HPP in there. It's looking good though. B2GL draw. So physics world. Where's B2GL draw? Well, physics world. Actually, no. We don't have physics world in here, as we don't have splash state in here as well. So what we're gonna do. Put these here, and I don't think we'll be needing these two. If it works, I'll remove Sonar. We just need the B2GL draw directly. External. B2GL draw. Let's have a run of that now. See what we get, and we're good to go. Okay, so we'll leave that as is. I'll leave that as is. I won't mess around with that anymore. Player. maybe. Looking good. Progress bar. Okay, here we go. Here's another meaty one. We already have that. We already have string. We already have that. We have that. We have that. We have that. We have all of these. So progress bar just has to be after input mouse HPP. Progress bar. Input mouse. But also after drawable as well. It's after drawable. It's after input mouse. It's after menu component. No, it is not. So definitely after color, because that's over here somewhere. Color, it's after engine definitions, and it's after circle and rectangle. So we should be good to go now. Let's have a look. So see what we get. Hi bro, what time that's bro? It's 4:25 PM here. Oh, we're going. Progress bar. If I was to build it like that, that would be okay. No. So I'll move the progress bar. There's something. I had these extra ones here. I forgot. Keep doing that. Those extra ones can mess things up. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes they do. What time is it where you are, Nifesh? Okay, looking good. There's the progress bar working. Nothing to do with me, and plus there's no headers anyway. Again, nothing to do with me. It includes, but again, not my file, so I'm not going to mess around with it. QTE. So core, clock, joystick we have. I know we have these. Okay, so what we need to do is make sure I am from India, bro. It's 8:57 PM. 4 hours ahead. Yeah, fair enough. Got family from Pakistan, so I know of that sort of similar time zone. QT has to be after clock, which it is. Has to be after joystick. It is. Keyboard and mouse. I'll leave it as where it is then. If we get an error, there's a good chance we might. No error. Try running it again. Okay, so QTE is done. Radio button. Get rid of these. That's all these are here. So we need to put radio button. Radio button. Below engine definition, below color, below drawable, menu component. There's menu component, we're below drawable. At this stage, below circle, and with mouse, circle, mouse. Yes, so we should be all good to go. See what we get. Let me try this. The circle should be above radio button, and it is, so I doubt it's that issue. Let me just try putting it here, just declaring it. And we have radio buttons on there, so we'll know exactly if it's working or not. Okay, we're good to go, and we can get rid of that. So cut to this bad boy. So we can get rid of this. So radio button group has to be after. I mean, it has to be after radio button as well. So radio button, which by the which menu components here somewhere, and in game as well. Game, we'll see if we need. We'll give this a run, see what happens. The game one, we may have to include that file. We'll figure it out if we do. And here we go. Next step is rapid button movement. This is a pretty simple one by the looks of it. So we get rid of these two. We've already got them. Definitely got IO stream there somewhere. Yes. So keyboard and clock. Clock's all the way up here. So it just needs to be ahead of keyboard. Yes, which it is. Delete that. I'll just cancel the task because I wasn't sure which button I'll press. I may have pressed F6. Don't know which one. What control F6 does. I'm not too sure. Must have pressed Control F5, but just wanted to make sure. Now rectangles can be not that many, to be fair. So we get rid of that. We get rid of that. Color drawable texture. Color drawable texture. Color drawable texture. Color drawable. Drawable and texture. Yeah, we're all good to go. We can give this a little run. Vector, so it really just needs to be after sprite. Scrolling background, scrolling. A VC 142 error or something, or the BS. Try that way. Getting some CSV stuff, which is a good sign. It's going on for a while, which again is a good sign. Seems to be all good. Okay, so sensor, that's gonna be a simple one, nothing to change here. Sequence. I'll be wrapping up soon anyway. So sequence should be here somewhere. Should be ahead of joystick, keyboard, mouse, done. Clock and debug, which is also done. Okay, so if we get rid of that, give that a run, we should be all good to go. Slider. Slider graphics. Slider has to be in front of engine. Color, which we've already done. Drawable, which is down here somewhere. Menu component, circle, rectangle, mouse. Menu component, circle, and rectangle, and mouse. And mouse. There we go. So we should be able to delete all these now and give this a run. See what we get. Menu, so menu component has to be above button. Where's button? Try doing that. Obviously other stuff has been moved around now. You're gonna get the issue of label. Has to be after label. Menu component has to be after label. Label's there though. That's why I don't. That's 11 errors. See if we can knock this down a bit. Menu component is directly after. So instead of doing that, let's try including the menu component here and in label. Let's try giving that a run. It's looking better. So on our HPP we can basically ignore see if I put them back in though. Okay, so that's good. I like that. Splash date. I mean the splash date stuff. Really, that's gonna vary, so I'm not gonna even touch that yet. Oh, actually, that's probably good to have in there. Make sure it's still working, and then I'll continue. Do I have seat time in here? Okay, so I'm gonna commit this now, and we'll continue with Sprite next time. So what I'm gonna do is go to here, pre-compiled headers, almost done. So commit. It's that PCH. So let me go to where am I going? Going to downloads. Committing to master, so let that do its thing. I'll increase this, so 161. I'm pretty confident we'll have this all finished tomorrow. And look out for a video that I'll be uploading later, which is a how to modify and hack your PS3 using custom firmware on 4.88. I've got a PS3 hen video on 4.88 as well. I'll be uploading a C video, and I'll be uploading another video as well, a Game Boy Advance, replacing your Game Boy Advance SP battery, because I replaced it and now it works. I'm actually waiting for a micro SD card. I wonder if it's arrived and they just posted it through. It's possible. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see everyone tomorrow for a gameplay live stream and a game.